Okay, Charlie, so here's a quick rundown. So I extended a pole there, a pole in the back corner, a pole, and now I've gone up super high because, and then there's the next extension because I wanted to clear this tree. And then there's a few poles I've skipped there. That's the next extremely high pole. You can see the catenary wire. Then I've dropped back down to normal height. And again, you can see how many spacings I'm missing here, like all the way down, and then bang, next pole is on the corner. And then I just run around, there's a bit of a zigzag here. So on top of all of the poles, all I've got is an eye bolt on the top of each pole, right? And then the catenary wire just runs around. Down the side here, there's a catenary, runs all the way along at the fence line, and there's also a catenary that runs around saddled to the whole house. So all it is these little metal circlips. They just hold this rope to the catenary. So all the way down this side, it's literally tied, it's clipped to the fence catenary up to the house catenary. When it comes out here, I've used this extra wire to support the height, but then all it is you start by clipping to the house first, then you pull it tight over the top edge, you pull it down, you work out how much net you need, you create the edge, and then you just clip it along the edge there. So that was that. Now here's one of these seams I was talking about that I tried to avoid because it makes it look aesthetically pleasing if they're just not there. So that's one seam. So this whole piece of net all through this whole back, that's one whole piece of net. And then all of this all the way through here is another big slab of net. So because I've got this big expansion here, I've done, you can see it in the video there, I've set up some crisscross catenaries. So what that does, that's just supporting the net so it's not sagging here in the middle. But all up, poles obviously are a cost because you're going to extend all of the poles up. Then you've got catenary wire that you've got to think you're going to run catenary at fence line for wherever it is that you're closing in. You're also going to run catenary up at the height level that you want to run. And then obviously it's just the net and the catenary rope. But it took me about, I mean, this was a bit stop-start, but I'd estimate it took me about 3 days. Would have been a full weekend if I'd had a hand. All right.